I'm sorry, that was so weird. But welcome back to my channel, My Life in Our World. And I hope you guys are all having a great, wonderful day. Today was so rainy and I'm just happy that I found out some great news. Long story short, I got accepted into Crummer's MBA program, which is kind of like Rollins' continuation into a master's degree in business. And I am so excited, and I already cried about it on my Instagram, so I'm not gonna go into it too much because I will start to cry. But I love you, mom and dad, and my boyfriend Tyler. You guys are the best, and you guys have been such a great support system. But as you guys can see by today's video title, which I have no idea what it's gonna be, honestly, because I just wanted to sit down and have a little chat video with you guys, but I want it to be about how do you break away from this party lifestyle or culture that you might experience in college and in high school as well sometimes. And listen, if you are about that lifestyle, then you don't need to watch this because you are thriving, you are having fun, hopefully you're being safe. But for those individuals like myself who might get some like social anxiety from situations like that, or that's just not really your vibe, but you feel like you're getting caught up in it, or you feel like you have to participate in these events, I am making this video for you. The reason I also wanted to make this video is because today I had a quick, so sweet encounter with this girl at my school who is a freshman, and we met at this booty yoga class that I had today, and we were at the end of class just kind of chatting back and forth, and she told me that she was a freshman. Of course, I asked her how she's going, how her experience has been so far at Rollins, and she just kind of seemed really grim because she told me she's been kind of struggling with the party culture that she has been getting caught into, and she just doesn't really know how to break away from that. And of course, she said that at first she was kind of having fun with all these people, like trying to make friends and, you know, find her group of people. But every time she goes now, she just realized she's not having fun, but she still feels like she needs to go for some reason. And so because of that little sweet conversation with this person that I loved, I took away so much from that. And I just love interacting with people. And it was so sweet when we exchanged numbers at the end of our conversation. And she was like, "You are like one of the nicest people I've met on campus." And I literally almost started to cry because it was so kind. Like little things like that really do like really make your day. And that was so sweet and was just kind of like confirmation to me that like always take the time to speak to people, whether you know them, whether you don't. Like you never know what someone's going through, and sometimes you can be that mentor or advice giver or just that person that brings them up and gives them hope for something better. And I feel like I did that for her, but she also did that for me because it just made me feel so good and that I really did my part for her, and I hopefully gave her some good advice so that she could get out of that situation. So basically what I'm doing in this video is I'm telling you the advice that I gave to her. And it was very simple, and it was like a couple things. But first I told her, I was like, "Girl, you need to figure out who your true friends are. Like who are the people that you're going out with that you trust, that you like, and the people that you feel like are pressuring you and telling you have to go, or always like asking you questions why you don't feel like going, or I don't know. There's just people that are very pushy. And if you decide that you don't want to do something with them, sometimes they can just nag you and nag you and nag you. And that was just like not my vibe. And I definitely experienced that when I was a freshman, and I would tell people like, "No, I'm okay. Like I'm not gonna go out, but you guys have fun," and send me pictures. And they just honestly made me feel kind of like embarrassed that I wouldn't be going. They're like, "Girl, come on. Why? It's college. Like you be living your life. You're 18, you're 19, your parents aren't here. You should be having fun." And I was like, well, like, I just don't feel like going out. Like I have a boyfriend. I don't really want to be surrounded by a bunch of people I don't really know. Like I don't feel like I've made like a bunch of really good friends that I trust really well. And my biggest problem is that sometimes like all the girls that you end up going out with that are like, "Yeah, we're gonna do buddy system, we're gonna stick together," and they don't do that. And then you end up being at a place that you don't know with people that you don't know, and all of your friends have left you. And that is just so dangerous. It is not good, guys. So please watch out for those situations. But I just told this girl, like, listen, you need to find your group of people. Now, of course, I always say this is a lot easier to do your second semester of your freshman year. That's when I really started venturing out, and I went to club meetings and different organizations that I was interested in being a part of. And by putting myself out there and kind of spending some time and energy trying to find a group of people, it worked. I found my group of people when I started working for the social entrepreneurship and innovation hub at Rollins, and it was initially a volunteer program. Like, you didn't get paid for anything, but we did a bunch of events on campus and pitch competitions and got kids involved and, you know, creating ideas and things, doing things that were good for the environment. And all those people were like me. They had the same values and same priorities. And after that, I did not feel any of the pressure to go out because they didn't like to do that either. But you have to spend the time to find those people. Sometimes you're not going to find them by just having classes and meeting random people. You really do sometimes have to do your homework and go out and put yourself out there so that you can find people that are like you and people that are going to understand when you do and don't want to do things that they like. The second thing I told her was, like, you have to have the confidence in yourself that you can break away from this, because some people, I think, just get stuck in this follower mindset and this perspective that they have to keep up with what everyone else around them is doing, and that is not true. You never have to do something you don't want to, and if you feel like you are uncomfortable or that you're not safe or there is not someone that is there to watch out for your safety, then that is not something you want to be doing. You always should have a group of people that are watching out for you and watching your back. And sometimes that just isn't the case. But definitely understand that there might be a period of time between getting away from that lifestyle and meeting your group of people that you might be alone. And that is not a bad thing. It gives you time to figure out what your real interests are. What are things you want to spend your time and energy on? If that's focusing on school, then maybe finding a group of people that where you can do your homework together and keep up on each other's grades and stuff like that. Find an academic focus group. Or if you want to try Pilates or yoga, go to those workout classes and meet people and make friends. And there you go. There's a group of people that you really like. But you do have to be okay with just being alone for a little while. And that might be for a day. That might be for a month. You really don't know, but it also depends on how much effort you are putting into finding your group of people. But also be honest with yourself. Like, you don't need to change when you go to college. You don't need to find yourself. That's not a requirement when you go to college. I don't understand why people like always say that, but I feel like that always ends up being like an excuse why people like go out and do all these crazy things when they first get into college or university, because they're like, oh, I need to find who I really am. You're not going to find who you really am by drinking all night, okay? Like, that's not how it works. You really need to find a group of people that are going to bring you up, continue and support what you want for yourself and your goals, and really keep you accountable with the best interests in mind. So anyways, I didn't want to make this video too long, so that is really all I have for you. I just wanted something quick and easy for you guys to kind of understand my viewpoint, and hopefully this helps you in some way. Like, if you're looking for a sign that you need to implement some changes in your lifestyle, then this is it. Like, go and find your people, go and find your tribe, you know, like people that are just going to be there for you. And I feel like I've definitely done that myself, but it takes some work, it takes some confidence, and it takes you being a leader, not a follower. So anyways, that is all I have for you. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, topics that you want to see me do in the future, please comment them down below. If you like this video in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, if you like me, my face, my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I am at 217, which is It's getting up there. It's increasing a little bit day by day, but I'm really trying to get to 1,000 by the end of 2020. So if you want to support me in that goal for myself, it would mean a lot if you press the subscribe button. And also, if you do like watching my videos, make sure if you want to watch them consistently to press the bell notification, so that way when I upload something new, you get a little notification that it is up and ready to watch. But I hope you guys have a great day, great month, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye!